I'm not someone who believes in ghosts or whatever, never have been. But what happened after my grandma's funeral, I still don't know how to explain it. It was about 3 weeks after we buried her. My Aunt Linda threw a memorial barbecue at her place, one of those family things where people try to share memories but mostly stand around with potato salad. The younger crowd ended up in the living room. Sarah had brought a cardboard box of Grandma's things, photo albums, costume jewelry, a stack of papers. Then Marcus pulled out an old Ouija board from the box. We were a little drunk. That matters. We sat in a circle on the carpet, dimmed the lights, and put our fingers on the planchette. Marcus asked if anyone was there. For a minute, nothing. Then the pointer slid to yes. It spelled R-O-S-E, my grandma's name. It got weirder. When Marcus asked when she died, it spelled 2024, then 2023. Then it spelled M-O-N-E-Y, C-H-E-C-K-T-R-U-N-K. Sarah stopped laughing and went pale. She pulled her hands away, stared at the board and the box. Next morning, Sarah called me. She'd gone to Grandma's house early and climbed into the attic. Found an old trunk nobody opened. Inside, papers, a handwritten will dated April 2023, and letters from a bank. She said the will changed beneficiaries, things we didn't know about, but she wouldn't tell me what it said. Because it'll destroy everyone, she told me. 2 weeks later, Sarah started pressing people. She gave Marcus $20,000, called it a loan. It sounded urgent. She gave Jake $35,000, another family loan. She said she had saved money and had investments. Marcus later told me he felt strange signing the papers, but trusted her. Sarah began making unilateral decisions about Grandma's house, what to sell, what to keep. When my Aunt Linda objected, Sarah produced some of the papers and Linda went quiet. Sarah sent invoices for funeral expenses, demanded payments from relatives. Messages surfaced where Sarah reminded Jake of favors owed and said he should remember who helped him. I confronted her. She said Grandma had wanted things arranged this way, that the older will was wrong and she was correcting it. The way she said deserve made my skin crawl. By Christmas, the family was fractured. Half of us avoided gatherings. Sarah used the handwritten will and bank letters like a quiet weapon. Do this, and you'll get your share. Cross me and I'll show the papers, she implied without saying it outright. People who questioned her were gaslit or shut down. Others believed her because she had documents in hand. Jake found a lawyer. The lawyer said a later will should have been submitted, and hiding it could be illegal. But proving Sarah was deliberately concealing or coercing people would be messy and slow. Marcus was getting legal advice too. Linda sold her house and moved away. I stopped answering Sarah's calls. I still think about that night with the Ouija board, about the way it spelled the years, the cold clarity of M-O-N-E-Y and T-R-U-N-K, and how Sarah zeroed in on the trunk the next morning. I don't believe in ghosts, yet I wonder whether Grandma anticipated trouble. Did she leave those papers knowing people would find them, or warning us to leave things alone? Or did the board point us towards something Sarah could exploit? Whatever the truth, the Ouija didn't bring us peace. It opened an old trunk and a fissure in our family. It turned quiet grief into months of invoices, threats, lawyers, and fractured loyalties. The box sits in Sarah's apartment now. The Ouija board is still inside. Sometimes I dream of that white trunk and the neat handwriting in the will, and wake up with my heart pounding. I don't know if this is a story about spirits or human ugliness. Maybe it's both. Maybe my grandma wanted us to find the will to fix wrongs, or maybe she never intended anyone to use it. All I know is that a night of drunken curiosity led to secrets unearthed and a family pulled apart. I don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in consequences. The worst part was how ordinary things became ammunition. Small arguments spiraled into long silences. At a cousin's birthday, the room split into quiet cliques. People who once joked together now spoke in measured sentences. I watched my uncle try to coax everyone back to memories of Grandma, but the effort fizzled. Linda later cornered Sarah in the kitchen and begged her to show the papers to a lawyer so the matter could be settled openly. Sarah refused, saying it would only make things worse. I replay that night and the days after 100 times. If we had never touched the Ouija, would the trunk have stayed closed? Would the will have gone unnoticed until lawyers sorted the estate naturally? Or did the board point us toward a truth my grandmother wanted revealed? I can't sort fate from choice. I check attic doors now, imagining trunks and folded hands. The farmhouse feels smaller. Every closet a possible cache of decisions. I drive past Linda's empty house and picture the trunk awaiting a next opener. Whoever opens it will find more than papers. They'll discover how grief can be weaponized, how a single discovery can fracture a family, how curiosity can turn ordinary nights into years of fallout.